It's the game that scrambles your mind while you unscramble the squares with local contestants, local prizes, and lots of fun. So get ready because it's time to play Sqrambled Squares. Here's your host, Buzz Berry.
Welcome to another edition of Sqrambled Squares. We are going to have a good time tonight unscrambling some squares for some great local prizes and the Auntie Anne's Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash. I want to bring out somebody special, somebody you guys are really getting to know, I think, pretty well by now.
Hey.
Tell everybody who you are.
My name's Sarah, and I'm the associate producer for the show.
Yeah, and you look nice.
Thank you.
I like that color on you.
Thank you.
And
Thank
this
you.
looks nice too. What is
Yeah,
this?
this necklace is from Lou's Creations too, right next door to us at the Myrtle Beach Mall.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
She's got that and the matching earrings.
Matching earrings, handbags, scarves, anything you can imagine.
Well, that sure was nice of her to let you borrow that.
Yeah.
That is pretty.
Yeah, it's all
Now,
gone.
speaking of pretty, look at this.
Yum.
These are some Auntie Anne's pretzel bites.
Yes.
And they have the honey whole grain pretzels.
Yep, honey whole grain, original, cinnamon sugar.
You know, in a little while, I don't know if you guys can see this, there's sugar right there. We're going to eat all these, and I'm going to be licking that plate. Is that good? Yeah? All right, let me give that back to you. I want to thank Auntie Anne's for supplying that and providing everybody. And here is what everybody's excited about, besides these tasty pretzels. It is the Auntie Anne's Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash. Yes, the contestants have the opportunity to leave here with this, and we'll explain more about how they can win this in a bit. Let me tell you something else that's exciting.
Yes.
You guys have a chance to win a free pretzel.
You just have to go to any Auntie Anne's in the grandstand.
Anyone.
And just say,
Auntie Anne's scrambled me. Now you got to hurry because it's now through the end of February.
Awesome.
Yep. So go to Auntie Anne's and say, Auntie Anne's scrambled me. Get yourself a free pretzel. I've got the Auntie Anne's Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash. You know what we need now?
some contestants.
Contestants,
All
thank you for
right,
coming
of
out.
course.
Save some of those for me, okay?
I will.
And don't forget, I get to lick the plate.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Big round of applause, everybody, for Sarah Bogart. Appreciate you, all the work that you do. It's time for us to find out who's going to be playing for this, but I will remind you that you guys get to play at home for a lunch or dinner for two certificate to Golden Corral. All you have to do is watch during the commercial breaks. Letters are going to pop up, and once they do, you write them down. Then, at the end of the show, you take all of the letters that you've written down, you unscramble them, then you go online to www.scrambledsquares.biz. All right, now let's meet our contestants. And our first contestant is originally from Connecticut. He came to the area in October, and he's currently living in North Myrtle Beach. Everybody, will you please welcome Bryan Ray? Come on over this way if you would, Bryan. Now, I was telling everybody before the show, some of these folks, that you've got $1 million smile. Let's see it. Oh, there it is. Look at it. Huh? Can we see it again? Here. Yeah, just take that money right here and run. Oh, well, you got $150 smile. Come over here, though, a little bit closer, because I want to make sure you don't head off that way too soon, because I want to find out a little bit about you. And that is, I think you told me that you really love basketball.
I do. I'm a big Celtics fan.
The Celtics?
Yeah.
Is it Celtics or Celtics?
Celtics.
Yeah, it's officially, it's not the Boston Celtics?
Yes.
Oh, it is?
No, it is.
All right, well, you're tall enough, and you look like you would be a good basketball player. Do you play?
I used to, not anymore.
Why not?
I broke my nose last time I played
No
basketball.
way. That's look at it. Give him the nose. Look toward me. Look at that nose profile. That's a perfect nose with a perfect smile. How could that? And that made you stop playing basketball. Boston Celtics.
Celtic.
All right. Hey, they're having a decent year?
No.
Is it because their nose? They got nose issues?
No, they just not looking too good this year.
All right. Well, maybe it'll pick up. You think?
We'll hope.
All right. Maybe their fans can lead them on to victory. All right. Maybe tonight you'll go to victory, and you'll be leaving here with the Annie and Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash. Bryan, thanks for being out here. How about that big old smile again? There it is. Thank you so much. It's time for us to find out who's standing between Bryan and the Annie and Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash, and that's our next contestant, who is originally from Texas, and as he puts it all over the place, he's currently living in Charlotte right now. Everybody, will you please welcome Scott Kingston? How about that? Come on over this way. Right over here. So, you were telling me before we got started that you're an artist.
Yeah.
Been an artist all your life, more or less?
Yeah, I've been painting for 40 years.
40 years, since you came out the womb. You've been, is that right?
I'm 51, so
What?
since I was 10.
All right, so now if folks want to see your work, you can actually see it right here at the Myrtle Beach Mall. Where would that be?
That would be at the Anaerobic Studios in Myrtle Beach Mall. They're welcome to come by the studio at any time.
Now, how about you, though? Are you there for them to, let's just say somebody's watching right now, I got to meet that artist. Are you there on a
Yeah,
Friday?
I'm usually there on Friday doing
Okay.
live painting demonstrations.
There you go. That's what I was getting at, because I think I've seen you down there.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, it's a time-honored tradition in malls. I remember watching. That's how I got inspired. Is in a mall watching an artist painting live while I was watching. So it got me inspired.
Well, neat. Well, you know what's also going to inspire you?
Winning.
Some cash. Yeah, some cash. Yeah. So if you'll have a seat over here, Scott. Thank you for coming out. Bryan and Scott ready to leave you with some cash and some prizes. We can't get to this, guys, until we get to our first set of Scrambled Squares. And tonight we'll kick it off unscrambling a thing. It'll be 2 words, 13 letters. They'll have 16 number squares to choose from back here. That means 3 missers, but some great prizes. So let's take a look. Behind these scrambled squares, you'll find some great prizes like a $25 dining certificate from Ultimate California Pizza Game Zone, the perfect place for family, kids, and groups of all ages to enjoy interactive games, the awesome prize center, and a menu and pizza voted best of the beach. Big kids can cheer on your favorite sports teams on one of the 30 big screen TVs while enjoying your favorite beverage. Come eat up the fun on the corner of Highway 17 and Lake Arrowhead Road in Myrtle Beach. Breakfast for 2 from Golden Corral, featuring the Sunrise Breakfast Buffet with made-to-order omelets, waffles, fluffy pancakes, hot off the griddle, sausage and bacon, scrambled eggs, French toast, pastries, and so much more. Help yourself to happiness with 2 convenient Myrtle Beach locations. Admission for 2 to the Comedy Cabana, sharing the laugh since 1995 as Myrtle Beach's only 5-star comedy club featuring some of the nation's top acts in comedy. For a complete list of upcoming shows, go online to www.comedycabana.com. Great food, great fun, great laughs at the Comedy Cabana at 9588 North Kings Highway, Myrtle Beach. A $25 dining certificate to River City Cafe. Well, you'll get that one-of-a-kind, juicy, run-down-your-chin, always-made fresh burger, along with hand-cut fries, hand-dipped onion rings, sandwiches, salads, and more while enjoying the rustic, no-hassle, comfortable atmosphere that has become a local's favorite and a visitor's delight. Lunch and dinner, inside or out, 7 days a week with locations all along the Grand Strand. It's all about the burger. An Auntie Anne's Family Pretzel Pack. That's 6 signature pretzels of your choice from one of the many Auntie Anne's locations throughout the Grand Strand. Pretzels, sticks, nuggets, and dogs. It's all pretzel perfect at Auntie Anne's. A square deal for 2 from Gym City Pizza on Main Street in downtown Myrtle Beach, where you'll love the flavor of Ohio-style square pizza. The toppings are prepared fresh every day, and the sauce is a hometown recipe with a garden-fresh taste. Dine in, take out, or delivery, a Gym City Pizza will change your life. A $25 dining certificate from the legendary Berkey's Grill, serving Myrtle Beach since 1983 with great food served quickly. By Wayne and his staff that are always happy to see you. Hamburgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, chili, and more, plus Ashby's Sterling Ice Cream. Step back in time and step into Berkey's Grill at 3901 North Kings Highway in Myrtle Beach. These prizes and more will be yours if you unscramble these squares. Some absolutely fantastic prizes that Bryan and Scott have the opportunity to win as we unscramble this thing. It's 2 words, 13 letters. Now, we have determined that, Bryan, you get to choose a first square in this one. So if you will kick things off and choose our first square, please.
Number 9, Buzz.
Number 9 for you happens to be a placer right off the bat. We'll place this letter proper word, proper position. It's the letter A. It's worth 20 points. You see, consonants are worth 10, vowels are worth 20. And this A falls in our first word in the second position. It is a thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Scott, if you'll pick a number, please.
11.
Number 11 for the traveling artist happens to be a doubler. Now, this is good news. We will double the point value of the letter L, making this worth a total of 20. You guys are tied, and this L falls in our second word of this thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Bryan.
Number 3.
3 for you, Bryan, happens to be a placer. Could help you. Going to place this letter, proper word, proper position. It is the letter A. It's worth 20 points, and this A falls in our second word in the first position. It is a thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Scott, you can pick or place.
12.
Number 12 for you is bonus 10 on top of the point value of the letter P, a total of 20. You guys are tied at 140, and this P falls in our first word. It is a thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Brian, pick or place.
Number 7.
7 for you is breakfast for 2 to Golden Corral. A couple of locations throughout the grandstand for you to use that. 10 points right now for this letter P, and the P falls in our first word of this thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Scott, pick or place.
Let's go with 10.
10 for you. I thought it might be something like this. Sorry, buddy, it's a misser, and that's bad news for you, but good news for you. Brian, if you would, please pick or place.
I'm going to pick 13.
Number 13 is a lunch or dinner for 2 to Golden Corral, yours, if you unscramble the square. And 10 points for this letter R. And this R falls in our first word. It's a thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Scott.
15.
Hey, 15. Okay, it's much better than a misser. It's a placer. This means we will place this letter, proper word, proper position. And Scott, it's the letter A. It's worth 20 points. And this A falls in our second word in the 6th position. Each yellow letter's in their proper spot, and you have your 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Brian.
Number 8.
8 for you, Brian, is a prize, and this is admission for 2 to Comedy Cabana. Yours if you unscramble the square. And 10 points right now for this letter P, and this P falls in our second word. It is a thing, and you have 5 seconds.
Buzz, I'd like to unscramble the squares.
Well, Brian, can you tell everybody what this thing is?
Is it paper airplane?
Brian, you are correct. It is a paper airplane. Well, way to go, Brian. You have just won the admission for 2 to Comedy Cabana, lunch or dinner for 2 to Golden Corral, and breakfast for 2 to Golden Corral. Scott, hang in there, okay? You unscramble our next set of scramble squares. You see, you're just going to steal 100 points right back from Brian. We'll see you both here as we unscramble our next one in a bit. Right now, everybody at home wants to see some letters pop up with Golden Corral's home scramble. Speaking of Golden Corral, yeah, 3 of the 6 letters are about to pop up. Get ready to write them down. Collect all 6 tonight, unscramble them, and then go online to www.scrambledsquares.biz. We'll be right back with Brian and Scott right after this.
Ultimate California Pizza Game Zone is the perfect choice for your next party or event with our interactive game, an awesome prize center, and a huge selection of redemption and high-energy games and attractions. Plus, the menu and pizza voted best of the beach. So just remember, for the next birthday party, team party, awards banquet, or just a family get-together, there's only one place to go. Ultimate California Pizza Game Zone. Give us a call or drop on by and speak to an event planner.
California Pizza, the perfect pizza picky people love.
If you deal with any pain in your back, hips, knees, or feet, experience the relieving support and cushioning of ErgoJoy therapeutic insoles. The insoles provide deep tissue massage to increase circulation, achieve balance and good posture, and above all, exceptional comfort. ErgoJoy therapeutic insoles have glycerin gel padding that helps provide full support for all the bones, muscles, tendons, and ligaments of your feet. ErgoJoy therapeutic insoles. It's the sole support for your feet.
Oh, I'm hungry. What about, maybe, how about, wait, I've got it. Now that's what I'm talking about. When you've got to have a burger, why eat frozen when you can eat fresh? At River City Cafe, you get that one-of-a-kind, juicy, run-down-your-chin, always-made fresh burger made up any way you like it. Plus, hand-dipped onion rings or hand-cut fries. So when you want a burger, come to the place that's known for the best burgers on the beach. River City Cafe. It's all about the burger.
My HTC digital cable service connects me to my favorite shows and new release movies with video on demand, so I can watch what I want, when I want. And I can choose from more than 200 channels, including digital cable sports. I'll never miss a play for my favorite team in any season. With HTC, it's a win-win, because HTC connects me with the things that mean the most.
HTC Digital Cable Passport. More than 50 channels such as Inspiration and Style Network. Only $10 per month.
HTC, this is life. Connect with it.
Welcome back to Sqrambled Squares. I hope you're having as much fun as we happen to be having right here in the studio. If you want to hang out with us some Friday night, we tape Sqrambled Squares at the Myrtle Beach Mall, 7 o'clock. Come hang out, be in the studio audience, get some goodies from Golden Corral. Auntie Ann supplies some pretzels and pretzel nuggets, and we always have a lot of fun here. And occasionally, yes, the host will actually walk on his hands and clap his feet. I promise. You show up and you ask, and I'll do it. All right, well, it is time for us to unscramble our next set of Sqrambled Squares with Bryan and Scott and see who's going to be leaving here with all of the cash from Auntie Anne's. And this one will be an event that will be unscrambling. 2 words, 13 letters, 60 numbered squares will be available to choose from. That means 3 of those missers, but some great prizes. So let's take a look.
Behind these Sqrambled Squares, you'll find some great prizes like admission for 2 to the Comedy Cabana. Sharing the laugh since 1995 is Myrtle Beach's only 5-star comedy club featuring some of the nation's top acts in comedy. For a complete list of upcoming shows, go online to www.comedycabana.com. Great food, great fun, great laughs at the Comedy Cabana at 9588 North Kings Highway, Myrtle Beach. A $25 dining certificate from the legendary Berkey's Grill, serving Myrtle Beach since 1983 with great food served quickly by Wayne and his staff that are always happy to see you. Hamburgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, chili, and more, plus Ashby's Sterling Ice Cream. Step back in time and step into Berkey's Grill at 3901 North Kings Highway in Myrtle Beach. A $25 dining certificate from Ultimate California Pizza Game Zone, the perfect place for family, kids, and groups of all ages to enjoy interactive games, the awesome prize center, and a menu and pizza voted best of the beach. Big kids can cheer on your favorite sports teams on one of the 30 big screen TVs while enjoying your favorite beverage. Come eat up the fun on the corner of Highway 17 and Lake Arrowhead Road in Myrtle Beach. A $25 dining certificate to River City Cafe, where you'll get that one-of-a-kind, juicy, run-down-your-chin, always-made fresh burger, along with hand-cut fries, hand-dipped onion rings, sandwiches, salads, and more while enjoying the rustic, no-hassle, comfortable atmosphere that has become a local's favorite and a visitor's delight. Lunch and dinner, inside or out, 7 days a week with locations all along the Grand Strand. It's all about the burger. An Auntie Anne's Family Pretzel Pack. That's 6 signature pretzels of your choice from one of the many Auntie Anne's locations throughout the Grand Strand. Pretzels, sticks, nuggets, and dogs. It's all pretzel perfect at Auntie Anne's. Lunch or dinner for 2 from Golden Corral, America's #1 buffet and grill. Proudly serving USDA aged and daily hand-cut sirloin steaks, seafood, chicken, pork, along with favorites like home-style pot roast, made from scratch meatloaf, and endless veggies, salads, fruits, and of course, the bakery and dessert buffet. Help yourself to happiness with 2 convenient Myrtle Beach locations. A square deal for 2 from Gym City Pizza on Main Street in downtown Myrtle Beach, where you'll love the flavor of Ohio-style square pizza. The toppings are prepared fresh every day, and the sauce is a hometown recipe with a garden-fresh taste. Dine in, take out, or delivery, a Gym City Pizza will change your life. These prizes and more will be yours if you unscramble these squares.
Some more great prizes that Bryan and Scott have the opportunity to win as we unscramble this event. 2 words, 13 letters. Now, just a little while ago, Bryan unscrambled our last set of Sqrambled Squares. Stole 100 points from Scott. You got some prizes, and you've also won the right to choose the first one of this one. So if you would, please.
Start off with number 6.
Number 6 for you happens to be a prize, and this is a family pretzel pack at Auntie Anne's. Locations throughout the Grand Strand for you to use that. And 10 points right now for this letter R, and this R falls in our second word of this event, and you have 5 seconds. Bryan?
Pass.
All right, Scott?
12.
Number 12 for the artist, also known as Scott, happens... I don't know, buddy. Let's just consider this an experiment in art. All right, that'll be inspiration for you. All right, Bryan.
Number 10.
Number 10 for you happens to be a breakfast for two to Golden Corral. Lots of Golden Corral in there tonight. And let's see if you can go over there again, huh? 20 points for this letter A. And this A falls in our first word of this event. And you have 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right, Scott, so you can pick or place.
Let's go with 7.
Number 7, lucky number 7. I'm going to check it for you first. Oh, it's good. It's a placer. You did this last time. You got a misser. You got a placer right afterwards. And we are going to place this letter, proper word, proper position. It is the letter W. And this W, worth 10 points, falls in our second word, second position. It's an event. And you have 5 seconds. All right, Brian.
Number 9.
Number 9 is a misser for you. All right, Scott, let's see a big old smile. All right, there it is. Here's fair, right?
Yes.
All right. You can pick or place.
Let's see. Let's go with 16.
Number 16 for you happens to be admission for two to Comedy Cabana. Yeah. And 10 points for this letter C. And the C falls in our first word of this event. And you have 5 seconds. All right, Brian.
Number 11.
11 for you is a $25 dining certificate to Berkey's Grill. Legendary, by the way. Go there and say hey to Wayne and his crew. Good folks over there. Great food, too. 20 points for this letter A. And this A falls in our first word of this event. And you have 5 seconds.
Buzz, I'd like to unscramble the squares.
Brian, what are you drinking? And what are you eating? Because I'll have a double. It isn't going to be impressive if you're able to do this. Now, this is an event, and if you can, you've got some prizes up for grabs. You're going to steal the rest of Scott's points, get him down to 0, and I know he doesn't want to be there, but you don't mind taking them, do you? If you get an opportunity to leave here with the Annie Ann Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash, Brian, will you tell everybody what this event is?
Academy Awards.
Brian, you are correct. Wow. It is the Academy Awards. Scott, I don't know how we did it.
You did great.
Yeah, and he also won a $25 dining certificate to Berkey's Grill. Breakfast for two. You're heading on over to Golden Corral again. Another breakfast from Golden Corral. And a family pretzel pack to Auntie Ann's. Brian, the only thing you're missing is a family to take over to get that family pretzel pack. 400 points. That's enough for you to leave here with $50 of the Auntie Ann's Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash. And you get the first opportunity at Super Scramble. Now, Scott, if Brian's unable to unscramble it, we'll let you step up, and if you can do it, then you'll leave here with $50 of the Auntie Ann Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash. Either way, we'll see you both in a little bit in Super Scramble. Right now, everybody at home wants to see the other 3 letters pop up with Golden Corral's Home Scramble. Here they come. Get ready to write them down. Add them to the other 3 that you've already written down, unscramble them, and then go online to www.scrambledsquares.biz. Now, I told you I'd help you. Well, let's take a look at that letter I, and it's in the 4th position. Hopefully that helps. Don't forget, go online, give us the answer, and maybe you'll be one of this week's winners. Well, we'll be right back with Brian and Scott right after this.
Dad, math problem.
Hit me.
Golden Corral charges one low price for their new sirloin filet. Plus, you could get seconds or more. Plus, all the shrimp you want. So, how much does that juicy sirloin actually cost?
Honey, we're going to Golden Corral.
Yup, we just raised the bar on steak. It's new USDA sirloin fillets cooked just the way you like. Plus jumbo and new calabash shrimp on our endless buffet, still for one low price.
Math is my best subject.
Golden Corral, help yourself to happiness.
E. HTC high-speed internet is fast for my family, and that's good because with 4 of us online at one time, we can't afford to slow down. HTC is a plan that keeps our home connection up to speed, and faster speeds make it even easier to connect to family, friends, business, and entertainment on our tablets, laptops, and smartphones. And that's how HTC connects my home with the things that mean the most.
Get more speed at home for your new tablets with HTC high-speed internet and save.
HTC, this is life. Connect with it.
In Ultimate California Pizza Game Zone is the perfect choice for your next party or event with our interactive game, an awesome price center, and a huge selection of redemption and high-energy games and attractions. Plus, the menu and pizza voted best at the beach. So just remember, for the next birthday party, team party, awards banquet, or just a family get-together, there's only one place to go. Ultimate California Pizza Game Zone. Give us a call or drop on by and speak to an event planner.
California Pizza, the perfect pizza picky people love.
In.
Super Scramble is brought to you by Auntie Anne's, where it's always pretzel perfect, at your choice of numerous locations throughout the Grand Strand. Learn more at AuntieAnne's.com.
Welcome back to Sqrambled Squares. We've got a couple of really smart guys. Just this guy right here happens to be, I think, a lot smarter than me and you combined. Can you believe that? I mean, they're just a few letters up there, and boom, there he goes. Well, you know what's really going to be interesting is watching him do Super Scramble, right? If he's able to do that, he's going to leave here with the rest of it. But if he can't do it, we've got $50 of the Auntie Anne's Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash. That will be yours. Woohoo. All right. Yeah. I like that. Woohoo. Hey, by the way, he said he can sing like Johnny Cash. We might ask him to do that here in just a little bit. But in the meantime, if you'll have a seat over here in what we call our second try chair, Scott, right now, while his back's turned, here's your 50 for having the most points over there and cleaning the clock, right? And getting it all done. Right now, we're going to see if you can get it done and leave here with the rest of the Auntie Anne's Super Scramble Super Stash of Cash in our Super Scramble. This is going to be a thing. It'll be 10 letters. I'll help you out as we count down inside the 60 seconds. So if you'll stand on the gold star, let's go into Super Scramble. At 45 seconds as we're counting down inside the 60, I'll help you out, and I will at 30. So if you're ready, you're set. Here we go. Now feel free to move these letters around. It is a thing, Brian. If you can't do it, Scott wants to step up and give it a try. And we're coming up on our first placer, and that's the letter N, 6th position. In 6th position. I'll help you out again at 30. And we're coming up on our next placer, and that's the other letter N in the 5th position. Right next to that N. We're at 25, 24, 23 seconds. Scott's watching you. You can't do it. He wants to step up and try. 13. We're at 10 seconds, Brian. 5, 3. All right, if you'll stand right over here. And listen, the reason I'm smiling is because I'm already impressed. You don't even have to do this, and I'm still impressed. Come on up this way, if you would, please, Scott. You know, before we wrap up the show, we've got to, in a little bit, we'll ask our camera operator, Chris, to show off your Texas belt here in a little bit. He's got a Texas, because he's from Texas. All right, let's look over here. You're going to have 10 seconds to try to figure out what this is, okay? Stand over this way a little bit, too, so folks can see these letters with us. Do you want to pick a letter, and I'll just put it in its proper spot to try to help you?
Let's go with Y.
Ooh, I don't know why. Okay, all right, this Y, and it's in the, right here. Let's move this I just a little bit. It falls about there. I don't know if that helps you out. And you've got 10 seconds. Move them around if you'd like. Boy, it looks like Brian made a mess of them, didn't he?
Wow, he did.
All righty, yeah, there. If you'll stand right over here, I'll tell you what this is. I know Brian's trying to figure out what it is, too. All right, now the N was pretty doggone close. Now, you know the Y is in the right spot, these two N's. Had we put the, I think it's an E at the end, is that right? Yeah, so it would have been mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Come over this way if you would. Look at that smile. There it is. If you want to hire that smile, just give me a call. I'll make sure we get you in touch with you. And don't forget the Boston Celtics. I know you're reading your name. Celtics, right? We're going to get them to change their name. Just for me.
Just for you.
Yeah. Now, if you guys want to come spend some time with us, do that on a Friday night. 7 o'clock, we tape Sqrambled Squares. Want you to come hang out, get some goodies from Golden Corral. Auntie Anne's, want to thank them for providing some of the nuggets. And don't forget, just head on over to any Auntie Anne's location and say, Auntie Anne's, scrambled me. And they will give you a free, hot, fresh, golden brown original pretzel just for saying, Auntie Anne's. You ready? Scrambled me. Yeah, you did that. Got one, didn't you? All right. All righty. Well, for Scott and for Bryan, I'm Buzzberry. Say we will see you around. If you don't turn square, top off and out, everybody. Bye-bye.